Okay, Zach, so I'm not actually in any scene, and I haven't put you in any scene, so we should probably write a scene together, so we're both in some fresh face scenes, right?
Right.
So,
Oh, I know. Okay, we should do Larry Shoes the Nerd 2.
no, Zach.
No, just hear me out. Okay, so we're gonna use both of Mr. Hewlett's cast that he did for our show, because they had to beat 2 people, right? All right, so then, okay. Andy's going to break up with Wilma, because, you know, he still realized that she has nothing to her gumption, wherever that is. So he goes back with Alex, but mistakes Axel for Alex. Boom, M. Night Shyamalan twist, AIDS.
What?
Get your mind out of the gutter. They were chopping celery, nipped the ends of their fingers, blood mixed together, M. Night Shyamalan twist, AIDS. Alright, so, then Rick and Ricky are a couple, and they're like, oh, I love you, because we're basically the same person, because they are. And they're like all vacationing in Washington, D.C. And then Rick turns Ricky, he's like, I have something to tell you. I'm really an assassin sent from the Cuban government. He's like, what? And he's like, hey, Mr. President, boom, you dead. So, and the CIA is like, hey man, you can't do that. You can't just kill the president all willy-nilly. He's like, yeah, I can. I'm from Cuba. So he starts running, and they're chasing each other through the country, just like running to the other end of. So they're going to California. They're like on the Oregon Trail or something. Right? Meanwhile, back in Terre Haute, which is where they're from, you know, nowhere place in Indiana. Willem and Tansy are just like hanging out, and they're like, we didn't really go to Washington, D.C. because we love each other, but we really don't. Because, boom, M. Night Shyamalan twist. Oh, what? Tansy's in love with a robot. That's right, a robot made of metal and everything. And he'll be played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm sure we can do it. It's somewhere in the budget. So, meanwhile, Rick and Ricky are like running through Oklahoma, because you can run through Oklahoma because there's nothing there. And they're just like, we're running! And Rick trips over a root of a tree or something. And he's like, my ankle sprained! The CIA is gonna get me! Alright, and it turns to Ricky, and she's like, oh no, Rick! He was on the ground! And Rick's all like, run, Ricky, run! And that's what we call it! Run, Ricky, run!
Zach, I only have 15 to 20 minutes to put on all my scenes. There's no way I can put on a full-length play idea of yours. We're going to have to do something else.
Alright, okay. So, 2 people shopping in a shopping mall. They're like all cruising around. Hey, we're drinking Orange Julius's and stuff. Hey, let's go to Forever 21. They're in between floors. Boom, M. Night Shyamalan twist. Power goes out. What? They're stuck between floors. What are they doing? They start talking. They're just sitting around. They're talking. The lights are out. There's nothing else happening. They're just talking. Another M. Night Shyamalan twist when the power comes back on. They're on the escalator.
Zach, no, that's a horrible idea. A scene that involves 2 people sitting around and talking, horrible blocking. Why would you want to do something like that? We have to do something else.
Alright, I got it. Let's do Monty Python's Nudge, Nudge, Wake, Wake sketch. I know it's as good as a wake, 2 blind, but I squire.
Zach, it's not even an original idea. No, we're going to have to do something else.
Oh, let's do Lorenzo's monologue from 2 years ago. Why did God make me
idea. Let's do a scene about an elephant, and the elephant loses a balloon.
Oh yeah, we could totally do it, but we're not.
Well, you know what, Zach? You know what?
What?
This isn't the Zach Zajac cast. This is the Bid Mike McCarthy cast. What I say goes. If I want an elephant, I get an elephant.
All I'm saying...
No, Zach, stop saying it. Listen for once. You said stupidest ideas. Remember that idea you had last week?
I said that we should do Citizen Kane, except about me.
Yeah, how about
You hit me in the head with a bottle?
Yeah, I hit you on the head with a bottle of solid glass. You know what? I think I need to do that again.
Ladies and gentlemen, not every director gets along with his cast. When I go home, my mother asks about the bruises. All I can say is that I fell down the stairs. This sketch isn't based on actual events. They are actual events. For the love of God, send for help! Go! Oh, he's coming back! Gotta speak up, Zach. I want to hear you scream. Ah.